Hey guys, my name is Britt Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my October wrap-up. So if you guys didn't know, I participated in Not So Scary Readathon at the end of September into October. And so I do have a full wrap-up for that. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking in the background. I'm not sure what they're doing. But I'm trying to film this when I have time because with work, I've been so busy right now. I'm doing tons of extra hours and we just have a lot going on. So I'm reading what I can when I can right now. So let's go over my October wrap up for the rest of the time. So it was like October 4th or 5th through the end of the month, which I didn't get a lot done as much as I personally wanted to. So the two books that I physically don't own, I did read Frankenstein. I love this book. Frankenstein is one of my favorite like Halloween reads this time of year. I really enjoyed this rendition that I read. And then I also read Hearts and Other Body Parts by Ira Bloom, I think is the author's name. And again, another book that I really love. Well, I did the audiobook of this and I really highly recommend doing the audiobook because it was really good and very eerie and just had something extra that I don't think me physically reading it myself would have brought to the table for that. So sorry if the angle changed a little bit. I had to go deal with my dog. She's just barking at something, not sure what's going on. So anyways, like I was saying, there's three sisters, they're witches, there's a lot of like Wiccan magic going on, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm giving it 4 stars. And so all the other books that I have, I did do the audiobooks. So I read House of Furies by Madeline Rooks, and I really did enjoy this book. Like at first I don't know if I wasn't enjoying it, it just wasn't sucking me in. It was a good book. But then like as it kept going, it kept getting creepier and creepier. And I think this was like the perfect book to read at this time of year. This girl gets taken to this house where a lot of different things are happening and these people are going missing and dying, and there's these workers who work in the house who work for possibly the devil, and it's really creepy. And it's not just a house, it's like a hotel back in like 17th century era or 18th century era. And I don't know, it was really good. And yeah, I don't know, I really enjoyed this. So I do like giving half stars, so I'm giving this 4.5 stars. Then I read Dracula because I did read Dracula before Frankenstein, and I'm so glad that I finally finished this year because I think I started it last year. I didn't 100% complete it. I'm really glad that I did this year. So it's just a story of Dracula, really good, 4 stars. And then I reread The Dark Descendant of Elizabeth Frankenstein. This is by Kirsten White. I have like a hate-love relationship with Kirsten White's books right now. Some that I've read I haven't really enjoyed, but I really do enjoy this rendition of her Frankenstein and getting like the story of Elizabeth Frankenstein from a different perspective. And like I said, this was a reread for me, so I'm giving it 4 stars. Okay guys, if the angle changed again, I'm so sorry. I had someone knock on my door and I had to go deal with that. But I think I was about to tell you guys, I love reading classic ghost stories every single year. I got this 4 or 5 years ago, and so I try to read so many pages every single night. So this is still a 4-star book. It has a lot of different short stories like The Telltale Heart, Silence, things like that in it. It has a lot of pictures, and I really love reading this at this time of year. And the last but certainly not least, I did read Kingdom of the Curse by Carrie Monscucko. This is the second book in her Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, I think it's going to be. And I love this book. I really loved Kingdom of the Wicked, but this is like a step down. I still really enjoyed it. Still really enjoyed getting to see all the characters that we have already come across and know about, and all these new characters that's coming in, and the different world changes that we're getting. But I also feel like there was something missing to this. Like it didn't give me exactly everything that I wanted. There was just something missing in this book. I still really enjoyed it, guys. I still really love Carrie Monscucko's books, and like I said, it's going to be 4.5 star. I just wish it propelled our storyline a little bit more. Like I wish there was a little bit more detail about like kind of what's going on, instead of just like, well, this is how it is now. But from the first book that I've heard a lot of people said that they didn't get in the first book, we got a little bit more in this one. But then I didn't mind not having a certain aspect in the first book, but it was interesting in this book, to say the least. But in the same sense, I just wish the storyline details kind of propelled a little bit, but I have to say it is a solid second book in a trilogy. So guys, here's all the books that I read at the end of October, plus the 2 that I physically don't own. I think I did pretty okay. I'm not gonna say went into a reading slump. I just hit my 100 book challenge this year, and I kind of just wanted to do what I wanted to. I wanted to be very, very much a mood reader, which I already am a big mood reader, but I wanted to be more of a mood reader into October and just kind of read what I wanted to at that particular time. I didn't get to all my spooky fall reads that I wanted to, so I'm probably going to try to sprinkle those in. I don't know when. It'll probably be in January, February. I'm going to try to sprinkle them in the rest of the year because I have so many books on my TBR right now that need to get done. So anyways, guys, my name is Britt Nicole. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. I look forward to seeing everyone soon in my next video. Bye!